Chevy's taking the video. The grass was like this high. So we'll walk this way because I'm pissed off. So, Zach from Landscaping, you already know that. We have 25 questions right now on the question and answer with Zach, so I might have to do it in 2 parts because I don't want to take like a 40-minute video and have people wait for their questions. But check out, I'll show you the lawns over here. The lawn was wicked high. We had to like weed whack around all these shrubs and stuff. So the guy gets here, he pulls up in a Porsche, like a $120,000 Porsche, brand new iPhone, this and that. He's all decked out. He's a certain type of customer that I can't say what type, but I think most people will know. He wants the most amount of work for the least amount of money. $55 to cut this lawn because I thought we were going to be doing it every week. It's a pretty good sized lawn. So he wanted a price on pruning that tree, taking all the shrubs out and stuff like that, so I gave him a price. And he was like, oh my God, that's so much money. It's like, you just bought this huge house, you're driving a Porsche, and like you're arguing with me on a $55 lawn mowing, and he's asking me, am I gonna cut this any lower? What do you mean cut this any lower? If I cut any lower, I'm gonna burn it. So he's giving me shit about that, and that didn't make any sense. So we did the lawn and everything like that, and you know, I was only like a third of the way done the lawn when he came up, so like then I was pissed off, but I still wanted to do like a nice mowing because there's, you know, neighbors around or something like that. So I was obviously like polite to the guy, but when you get treated like that by someone who's rich and like you're like not struggling, but you're literally busting your ass and you have like some money, but these people just come in here and like I said $55, and I said, well, you know, I usually charge you more, but since we're going to be doing this weekly, and he was like, oh, I only want this done once. I was like, okay, way to mislead. So if a lawn is long and it hasn't been cut in literally weeks, charge them $100 to do it, $120, because we just spent what, an hour and 15 minutes here? Yeah. For $55. Like, the truck is half full. So we mowed it, he had the stripes, but I gave him a price to do all these shrubs and stuff, and he was just an asshole. And like, I should have just left, but he hands me 3 $20 bills, and I said, yeah, it's going to take us much longer than expected, this and that, but you know, we'll get it done, it'll be looking, you know, very nice for you, this and that, you know, thank you, sir, appreciate the business. And he wants me to get a 5 for him. He told me he was going to pay me cash. Who shows up to pay someone with 3 $20 bills and they don't have change to pay you? And like, then that's my fault. So then like Chefe had $2 in his wallet, so I gave the guy $2. He's like, oh, that's fine. Like, come on. Like, don't be an asshole. Sorry that you know, you can't get your Porsche waxed this week because you had to fucking mow your lawn. It just pisses me off. And like, they want so much for so little.
Dude, he was sticking around just grilling me out, too.
Just staring at us working and like walking on the property. Like, this is done very well. We don't do a lot of lawn mowing, but this is done well. If I came outside and the grass was this high with the weeds everywhere, all around here, we knocked all the weeds down for him, you know, blew the leaves, you know, blew the patio off and blew the weeds off, the leaves. Sorry, I'm just like pissed off, so I'm just fucking ranting. You know, we do all this work and he like wants dollar bills back from me. Like, it's fucking Sunday right now, you know, like, so Chefe will show you the lines. I like try and tell you guys all the time not to sell yourself short. And I definitely did it today. You know, I'll probably only make like $35, and like after paying Chefe and gas and stuff like that, that is not worth my time. I do not get out of bed to make $35 fucking dollars.
On a Sunday.
I could have stayed home, hung out with Nicole, like gotten ready for Florida, instead of mowing this fucking ass.
Yeah.
This pisses me off.
On a Sunday.
This pisses me off, dude. So, this is it. So, don't sell yourself short. You know, stay firm. That's what I did at the end. I gave him a price of like $2,900 to take like 6 shrubs out, prune that large tree about 10 feet up, and take down another tree. And he was like, "That's your best price?" I'm like, "Yeah, tree work is expensive, you know," and that's actually a pretty fair price. And then he asked me, he says, "Is 55 your best price?" Yeah. I'm like, "We just did this whole lawn for you that's wicked thick for 55. It's gonna be $55 a week." He's like, "Oh, that comes with fertilizing, right?" I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, have you ever like had your lawn mowed before?" Like, he obviously has. He's obviously like buying this other house like just to like move. that guy does not mow his lawn. So he's like, oh, that comes with fertilizing, right? It's like, no, like this isn't fucking Burger King. Can't have it your way. Like it's, if you want us to fertilize it, we'll spend them. You'll have to pay for it. But so then we did this whole side right here. So whatever. It just sucks because like you put like a lot of work into it. And hey,
Later, guys.
yeah, we just kind of blow the rest.